I can't believe Nintendo just announced another Mario Party coming to the Switch. Although I guess I should have seen it coming since we seem to be getting a new Mario Party game about every 3 years. The biggest shock for me in the trailer was the inclusion of 2 classic boards being Mario's Rainbow Castle and Western Land. I think we can all agree that these 2 boards were clearly meant to be included as DLC and Superstars, but Nintendo decided to ditch that idea and just add them to Jamboree. Now 2 classic boards is great in addition to 5 new boards, but 2 just seems like a random number. So in this video, I'm going to go over 5 more classic boards that need to be added to Super Mario Party Jamboree. Now do I think we're going to get an additional 5 classic boards? It's very unlikely, but hey, a guy can dream, can't he? After you watch the video, let me know if you agree with this list and which boards you'd like to see return. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, as we are currently on the path to 10,000 subscribers. Your support to the channel is much appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Anyways, without further ado, let's go! The first board I'd love to see return is Koopa's Tycoon Town from Mario Party 8. Set in the bustling city streets, this board plays quite different from a typical Mario Party board, as instead of roaming the board for stars, you instead play the dangerous game of real estate. In this board, players invest money into hotels in order to earn stars. If a hotel has 20 coins invested into it, it upgrades and makes the number of stars it can offer increase to 2. If a hotel has a total of 50 coins, it can offer 3 stars. The kicker here is that just because you are the first to invest at a hotel, that doesn't mean it's yours forever. If someone invests more coins than the current owner, then that hotel and its corresponding stars go to them. Be expected to see the standings constantly shifting on this board. The reason I'd love to see this board return is due to the extra layer of strategy and skill that this type of board adds. Coins are crucial here, which means you'll need to make sure you have the skills to win some minigames. Windmillville from Mario Party 7 originated this board's gimmick, but Mario Party 8's version in my opinion is just slightly better. Super Mario Party Jamboree's new boards seem to be playing into different playstyles, so why not bring in a retro board with one? The second board on my list is a bit of an underrated one from Mario Party 3, being Spiny Desert. Spiny Desert is divided into 2 sections, one larger half being day, and another smaller half being night. The constant challenge of this board is getting to the real Millennium Star, because there's not only 1 star space on this board at a time, but 2? The gimmick here is that 1 star is real and the other is a mirage, of course being a usual illusion in deserts. Now this does make this board even more luck-based than what Mario Party normally is, as there is no way to tell the real star from the mirage. But that's the fun of Spiny Desert! The gimmick is done in a very fair way, as once you pass by the mirage star space, it just disappears, meaning the player isn't forced to spend 20 coins for nothing. Growing up playing Mario Party 3, I wasn't a fan of Spiny Desert. But as I've gotten older and over a dozen more Mario Parties have released, I've come to appreciate some gimmicks like this that make a board stand out, and not just get lost in the shuffle as just another Mario Party board. With that being said, Spiny Desert isn't my favorite board from Mario Party 3, but it is one that deserves a revival for its spin on the traditional playstyle. The third board on my list is EGAD's Garage from Mario Party 6. As the name implies, this board is owned by Professor EGAD, and is full of wacky machines and gadgets. EGAD's Garage plays like a standard Mario Party board, where players move across the board and try to get to a randomly placed star first. Once the star has been bought for 20 coins, the star moves to another location. I know I said before that I want to add boards down this list that stand out and play differently, but I think it's okay to add one that's pretty standard. And I think EGAD's Garage would be the best for that slot. Not only does it add representation from arguably my favorite Mario Party game, but this board is also just one that's fun to play, and has a unique theming to it. It's a theme that's sorta been done one other time with Luigi's Engine Room, but we don't talk about that board. The only problem I could see with this board's inclusion is the changing paths, as their direction is dependent on whether it's day or night. And I couldn't see Nintendo adding a day or night cycle just for this one board. But that could be remedied by just having them change every 3 turns, or by adding extra event spaces to change them. I know that may ruin this board for some, as the day and night mechanic is what makes Mario Party 6 so unique, but come on! This board takes place indoors anyways, so the board changing from day to night aesthetically here isn't really that noticeable. The fourth board we got comes from the final GameCube installment, Mario Party 7, and it's Neon Heights. Going back to boards with unique playstyles, Neon Heights removes star spaces, and instead adds 3 treasure chests, which appear in random spots. If a player reaches a chest, you get the option to open it for 10 coins. One chest contains a star, another 20 coins, and the other contains a bomb, which blasts the player back to start. Once the star has been purchased, 3 new chests appear and the cycle starts over. If you haven't noticed already, which yes, I'm being facetious when I say that, I love boards with unique gimmicks that stand out. Now just because a board has a unique gimmick, that doesn't mean that it's fun. But Neon Heights is one of those that is. Those that argue that this board is too random need to have a many seats and realize what series of games we're talking about here. Mario Party is the definition of a luck-based series, and we love it for that. Fun fact, even the dice rolls are predetermined. Also, another fun fact, the layout of Neon Heights is shaped like a rocket ship. Anyways, mini rant over. Neon Heights' gimmick was also done in Mario Party DS with Kamek's library, but it's just done so much better here. The theme of this board is pretty unique too, as it gives both space and big city vibes. I know that Koopa's Tycoon Town is also city themed, but the vibes are just so different between it and Neon Heights that I feel like it's okay adding both. Before we get to the last board, here's an honorable mention that just missed out on being on my list. Bowser's Enchanted Inferno from Mario Party 7 is one of, if not the best Bowser board in the series. The gameplay is that of a regular Mario Party board, but the board is composed of 4 islands, which for most of the game, one of those islands will be submerged in lava. There are 2 reasons why I left this board off my list. The first is that there's already a Bowser board in Super Mario Party Jamboree, being King Bowser's Keep. The other is that submerging parts of the map seems to be a theme present in another new board being added, Goomba's Lagoon. So I didn't really want to have 2 gimmicks be the same in 2 boards. And finally, the 5th and final board I'd like to see return in Super Mario Party Jamboree. We have one that might be a bit of a shocker here, but it's Toadette's Music Room from Mario Party DS. I don't understand why Nintendo is so anti-Mario Party DS. It's an amazing game, and it's definitely the best of the portable Mario Party entries. Toadette's Music Room, like its name suggests, is a music theme board that sees the star space replaced by music note spaces, which once purchased give you a star in exchange. The fun thing about this board is that the music notes constantly change in cost, ranging from 5 coins to 30 coins. I really wanted to include a board from Mario Party DS to show it some love, and I thought Toadette's Music Room was the best choice in terms of gameplay and a unique theming compared to the other boards I've included on this list. The issue with this board, which is an issue with all the DS boards for that matter, is that they're a lot smaller than the regular boards. But that could be remedied by adding a few extra spaces. Nintendo seems to be okay with removing spaces from their retro boards, so what's the harm in adding a few? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know which boards you'd like to see return. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!